Daryl ain't had nobody to kiss, nobody to hold his hand, nobody to lay his body next to. He had no snatching, he had no in 7 years. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Lyf of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap review of The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 2, The Bridge. Yes, I'm a week late. It's a whole nother episode coming on tonight. But what I'm doing is trying to get all the videos that I missed. I haven't watched TV in about a week and a half. All the videos that I missed and trying to get all these videos pumped out tonight. So we're going to start off with The Walking Dead. This is not going to be a full recap. This is going to be probably more of a review of anything. My thoughts and opinions on the whole episode and how the season is going right now. So let's get started. We start off with Rick explaining to us about the bridge and what the bridge means. It's like the connection to the future. We have all the different communities, Alexandria, the kingdom, the sanctuary, the hilltop, and Toledo, Ohio. That way, you know what I'm saying? We got all that going on. Everybody has been working for about 35 days now on the bridge, trying to get that bridge fixed so, you know, the future can begin. And Oceanside, I forgot about them. So I had a feeling in the beginning that he was talking to Negan. I had that feeling, but I wasn't sure. At the end of it, confirmed that he was having this whole conversation with Negan. And it's pretty much that Rick is bragging. That's pretty much what's going on. Rick is bragging. I got this hum in my head. So, let me see. It's not going to be in any particular order. Let me first start off saying, I have never been Team Rick. Never been Team Rick. I have always been Team the people that are with Rick. Meaning Team Michonne, Team Maggie, Team Glenn, Team Daryl, Team Curl. That's who I've been the team of. I've never been Team Rick. Y'all love Andrew Lincoln. Y'all love his character Rick. But I just always thought he was an arrogant ass. And maybe it's because I'm not that cool with police officers. And I just think he's an arrogant ass. And I've never really liked Rick much. But he is kind of the glue that kind of holds it together, the one who's kind of running the ship. You know, he's the main character, but it's a lot of shows that I don't like the main character on. And it's not that I don't like him. I like Rick, but if we talking about team hashtag somebody, it ain't Team Rick for me. So with saying that, I've been with Maggie this entire time. Last week in the comment section, somebody had mentioned that they can't stand Maggie and she just needs to hurry up and die. Well, y'all know this Maggie last season too, so something may happen to her. I would hate for her to die considering that she has that baby. You seen the little goober last week? But I've been Team Maggie. I totally agree with her. Negan should be dead. Some people may not be redeemable at all, and I think Negan is one of them people. He's been locked up for a year and a half. Because I remember when the war happened, Maggie was only a few weeks pregnant. She was only about 8 to 10 weeks pregnant. And now little baby Glenn, I know his name not Glenn, he Herschel, he's almost 6 months, 7 months old. So Maggie, it's been a good year and a half that Negan has been in jail. And just based off the conversation he had with Rick at the end, he letting you know, I'm still running shit here. And the fact that Rick is trying to prove himself to Negan lets me know Negan is still running shit there. So, after last week, Maggie hung Gregory. I thought the hanging was like, damn, Maggie. But I was glad that motherfucker was dead. Let me know that. Let me tell you that right now. I was glad Gregory got taken the hell out. But the hanging part just, me as a black woman, you know. Okay. So, Maggie ain't got no regrets about that. She ain't got no regrets. And I hate the fact that Michonne is in this holier than thou attitude to me right now. She wants to have a charter between all the neighboring communities. And for some reason, Michonne thinks her way is the only way. And it's the best way. And nobody else's way. Everybody needs to come together. Because come together right now. Yeah, that's how Michonne feels. She like come together. And she wants everybody to sit together and make a charter up Basically, she wanted the United Nations. They said this is how we treat people, you know. If we don't, you get fucked up. That's pretty much how it's gonna say. So it's kind of like say basically the United Nations. And Maggie is here for it, but she not, because she like my people or who come first. She like, no, the Black Panther and Wakandans come first. I gotta take care of mine. I'm not gonna keep shorting my surplus to help the fucking saviors. Why didn't we want to keep alive in the first damn place? So no, I'm not gonna keep doing that. Michonne was like, come on now, we gotta all support each other. We all in this together. Kumbaya moment. Now, because y'all want it to be a kumbaya moment, don't mean that I want it to be a kumbaya moment. But since this is what you want, and this is what you want to put in the charter, you want to make it seem like everybody need a kumbaya. I'm not here for that. I'm just not here for it. I am Team Maggie on this situation. And I hated the fact that Michonne brought her monkey ass over there and was trying to tell Jesus, make him get in his feelings and his emotions and try to play on his side. Like, okay, you know she wrong, right? You know she wrong. You know should be helping. No. What on there, what would Jesus do? You know she wrong. Well, how is that wrong? These motherfuckers have been trying to take us out left, right, and upside down. They surrendered, okay, but that don't mean I gotta take care of their asses now that they surrendered. Fuck that. No, I'm with Maggie on that. But okay, she want her, like I said, she want Maggie to feel guilt about killing Gregory. She want Maggie to feel guilt about this and Maggie to feel guilt about that. And Maggie is so not here for it any longer. So not here for it. So over on that side, Tammy and Earl from last week, it's been 2 months, she said, that she ain't been able to see her damn husband. 2 whole freaking months they haven't had her see, which I thought that was a bit extreme too. Like, you're leaving motherfuckers in jail, get visitors, and she would not let Tammy go down there and see Earl. Of course, this all happens in front of Michonne, so of course Michonne is playing on Jesus, what would Jesus do type of situation going on again. So, but Maggie ends up getting a heart for 2 reasons. One, they need a plow, okay? And Earl is the blacksmith. He hasn't trained anybody in his craft yet. The only person that was trained was his son, and his son is dead. So she needed a plow, you know. One of the agreements that they had with the Saviors was that we would give them food if they give us fuel. Well, the fuel ain't making it. The Saviors ain't making it. The Saviors ain't even going back to town. Something is happening to them. But Maggie's like, until I get my damn fuel, they ain't getting no food. And Michonne was like, come on, dog, you still gotta give me food. No, why? No, we don't. No, we don't. If I ain't getting what I asked for, why I need to give you what you asked for? That ain't how that works. That's not how the barter and exchange work. I don't give a fuck if it got lost along the way, if it got hijacked along the way. I didn't get my shit, you don't get yours. Plain and simple. You know, that's how I feel about that. But but she needed Earl. She needed Earl to help with the plows and everything. And she sat down and she listened to Earl tell his story about how did he end up there? How did he get back to where he wanted to hurt her? And he said, you know what, Gregory didn't put nothing in my head. I did exactly what was in my heart. You know, the liquor was guiding him, you know, but we all know that liquor brings out that courage, liquid courage, and make people do things they normally wouldn't do, you know, sober. So, but it's in their heart to do. So, yeah, he said, you know, I meant to hurt you. In that moment, I meant to hurt you. That's what I was trying to do. So, but listen to his story. She was like, you know, my daddy was an alcoholic. I understand, you know, dealing with that moment and dealing with alcoholism, and, you know, but he was still a good man. And without him, a lot of people wouldn't be where they are right now. So she kind of like, you know, understood and heard Earl, and she was allowing Tammy to get down there and see him finally. And he's out now doing supervised work. You know, he get to work on the plot, pay off his debt, all that stuff there. So, good thing, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, something going on with the Saviors. They ain't making it with the fuel, but the dude Michael was saying they ain't making it back to the sanctuary either. And they leaving their families and everything behind. They just disappearing. I don't know if they disappearing the same way Heath did, because remember, Heath is the spirit. I'm not going to let y'all forget about Heath ever. We going to remember Heath. But Yeah, people just fucking disappearing. So, checked it. The dude Justin from last week, when Daryl was walking through sanctuary, they had that Negan still save us, and he told Justin to clean that shit up. Yeah, he's been a total ass this week. Justin's been a total ass. He's out there helping him work the bridge, and they know Rick playing extra fucking nice to him because he's strong and he needs the strength or whatever. You know, little Benjamin come up, you know, the little water boy. He come up handing out the water and a drink, and everybody get a cup. He wants to take more than his share. Benjamin's like, no, bro, you can't do that. We got other people out here that need to drink food, water too. He shoves Benjamin down like, little punk. Yeah, this a grown ass man, and it's a little ass boy. You gonna shove this kid on the ground and take his goddamn water? Really, nigga? Okay, but for real, this is what happened here. Because Benjamin was trained by Morgan, right? Benjamin whooped his ass with that stick. Pow, bam. Now what? Drink that, fool. So, in the meantime, Daryl is like, hold up. Is this motherfucker just trying to run up on Benjamin? So Daryl came out there, and him and Justin got into a fight. And of course, like I said, Rick came through with Eugene and broke it up. Just break it up right now. We gotta work together. We gotta live together. We gotta do this together. We gotta be all one. You know, all that mess right there. So Daryl told him, look here, we saved their ass. Now we provide them food. Who you sound like? You acting just like Negan. Ain't you, Rick? I said that last season. That Rick and Negan is the same people. They just a little bit different sides of the fence, but they the same. They are exactly the same. So, Rick don't see it though. He don't see it, and he not hearing Daryl. I don't care how much Daryl talk, he ain't hearing it. And Carl was like, I agree with Daryl. Some of these motherfuckers don't want to be saved. They taking off. We done lost 6 people. You know, they ain't coming back. They ain't, no, fuck them. And I'm with them. Fuck the Saints, you know what I'm saying? So, but Carl told him, Rick, just talk to Daryl. He was like, he don't want to talk. But he been trying to talk to you, you just don't want to listen. Same thing with Michonne. That's the same thing going on with Michonne, in my opinion. So, that's first thing with Justin. Next little thing we got with Justin. Okay, so they out here still building the bridge. We got the lumberjacks and all that other stuff going on. And they trying to control this herd. Because if the herd come too quick, you know, something gonna pop off. Well, in the meantime, like Rosita and low budget looking Rita Ora, they out here and they discussing whether or not they trust each other. And Rosita like, nah, bro, I really don't trust you. After you cut my face up, what am I gonna trust you for? You know what I'm saying? So the whole episode is kind of about trust, you know, so to speak. So, you know, Tara out there on the ones and twos, Jerry out there on the ones and twos, and somebody else supposed to be on the ones and twos, a savior. Who? Justin. The herd going around, they blowing the horn, guiding the herd. And the second horn didn't pop off. Okay, now, when the second horn didn't pop off, Rick is discussing with Michael about the fact that the saviors are disappearing left and right. You know, they tired and this and other, and some of them ain't coming back, whatever. And so Rick ain't really listening to Tara, no sound off, like, hey, horn number 2, breaker 1, 2, go for it. And then it ain't happening. And so Rick and them have to go over there to where the workers at to try to save them from this herd that is bound to come their way. Okay, before all this happened, we got a whole lot of lovey-dovey going on. We got Tattoo Neck, Sandwich Girl, and low budget Rita Ora. They shacking up. Jerry and our Muslim sister, they shacking up. Of course, we know we got Carol and Ezekiel, and she decided to tell Ezekiel, go on, give her the ring. Go on, put it on me. He want to get down on one knee and everything. She's like, no, bruh, say that. He like, I got a whole speech ready and everything. Their dynamic is hilarious to me. Ezekiel seemed like such a strong, bold man, but in the face of Carol, she's the more aggressive one in the relationship. She's, if we had to use an old term, she's the one wearing the pants in the family. So, but he had to go back. He was gonna take Benjamin back to school, and he had to go back to the kingdom and do some things, whatever. And Carl was gonna hang back, because you know she's running the sanctuary now. She's gonna come back, and she's gonna hang back. So at this particular time, when the herd didn't get that second horn blown, and they finna go towards the workers, they get there, and Daryl and them like, what the fuck? Where did they come from? Well, a couple of the saviors, they scary. They got scared, they panicked, they dropped some lumber. The lumber rolled down and fell on Aaron and crushed his ass. Speaking of Aaron, remember last week I asked about where Big Head Gracie is? Aaron has Grace. Aaron has Gracie. That lumber fell out on him and crushed his ass, and Daryl and them trying to fight, and here come Rick and them to rush in. They help him fight, and Ezekiel come in, and Carl like, I thought you was going home. I heard there was trouble, so I'm still here. So everybody fighting, trying to get this herd of walkers off, and trying to get Aaron from under this heavy ass log. He was crushed. He was crushed, baby. I mean, just, And the crazy thing about it, earlier in the episode, Eugene had looked at somebody that already had a missing limb. And that's essentially what happened to Aaron in this episode. We had to rush him back to camp once they got him loose. And Enid was being trained by Canned Food dude to be the new medic or whatever. And he had already had to go back to the crib. So now Enid is here by herself, this little kid, medicining on people. I know that's not a word, but we're going to use it today. She up here trying to fix up on people, and she get Aaron in, and that's all she could do. We got to amputate. What? We got to amputate. They had to cut Aaron's arm off. I don't know how he's going to cope with Gracie, the big head baby. That's a big head baby. And trying to hold that big head baby up with one arm, and it could be done. It can be done. I know it can. But yeah, Aaron lost his arm. He was out there talking to Daryl about being a father and everything, and how Daryl could be a good father. And Daryl ain't even got no woman. I mean, everybody on this show hooking up. Ooh, speaking of hookups, Father Gabriel and Bad Bangs. Where the hell happened? Where did this come from? When did they get a connection like that? Miss Bad Bangs said that the Father Gabriel is the only one who was really truly welcoming to her. I mean, Rick welcomed her in, you know, a couple of people, but for really accepting of her and caring about her and treating her like she's one of them, that's Father Gabriel. And baby, she just opened up her heart, opened up her legs, like I'm assuming that's what happened. Because she had that high pro glow going on. Her and Father Gabriel and got it. They into each other. He into her, she into him. I was like, ew, that's how I was. Ew. They don't match. They don't match. Oh my goodness. Well, what was going on this time? So Daryl is upset. Daryl ain't got nobody to love, y'all. We've been on this show for 9 damn seasons. Ever since Carl was 10. Carl died at 17. So 7 years on this. Even Carl had a cuddle buddy in it. Daryl has had nobody to love. Y'all try to ship him with him and Carl, but y'all didn't realize there was a auntie-nephew type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? There was no ship there. Daryl ain't had nobody to kiss, nobody to hold his hand, nobody to lay his body next to him. He had no snatching, he had no ass, none of that in 7 years. Why y'all doing my boy like that? Everybody on this show done got some, but Daryl. Little Benjamin probably done got him some too. But Daryl ain't got none. Now Morgan still wouldn't have, you know, he was still here. But Daryl ain't got nobody. They ain't made no love interest for him. Nothing. I know he wasn't even a real character in the comic book, but y'all made him a character. So give him somebody to love. Give him somebody. Tara had 2 people to love. Rick. All the peoples to love. But nobody for Daryl. My feelings hurt about that. My feelings hurt. Is it because y'all don't want to give him a bath? Y'all don't want to give him a haircut? What is it? I don't get it. I don't understand. Somebody told me before that they was going to hook Daryl and Jesus up. I can't see it. I can't see it. I don't see it. Whatever. Anyway, so Daryl, pissed off. He's sitting by Ern's side. He hurt and everything. He pissed the hell off. And he comes back and he beats the cowboy shit about Justin. He beats him and told him to get the fuck out. Don't come around these parts. No, he didn't tell him don't come around these parts no more. He rolled up on Rick, and Justin said something smart ass to Rick about, you need to get your boy, you need to check your boy, yada yada this, yada yada that. And Rick was like, you know what, I know people like you. I dealt with people like you. That's a typical officer saying, I've dealt with people like you. I know people like you. Get to stepping. Get your shit and get gone. So, yeah. Justin ass up out of there. And Justin's walking down the road, drinking and thinking, you know what I'm saying? And he walked up on somebody, a familiar face that he saw, and he gets snatched the fuck up. Like, what the hell happened to Justin? So this must be what's going on with the other damn saviors. I think it's one of two things. Daryl killing their ass. He don't like the bitches anyway. Or two, Michael has planned a coup. It could be a third one. It's another group that we haven't met yet that could be snatching their ass up. But the fact that Justin saw a familiar face, like, hey dog, what you already, you almost got your ass killed. The fact that he saw a familiar face makes me think that it's Michael, pretty boy, that is like planning a coup against the rest of the people, His whole idea of working with them originally was to save his ass, but he was down for them, he was just trying to get Jared to calm down. Like, he had a plan on his own. So I really think that Michael is doing something. I really do. Who else could it possibly be? I don't think it's Dwight, because Dwight wouldn't have been on their team. Who else could it possibly be? Anybody else gone missing that I can remember that's with the Saviors? It ain't Sherry. So, yeah. But I do want to know where Dwight is. I remember he got ousted. I wonder if he's staying in Carol's old house or if he really went looking for Sherry. I really want to know that. But Rick, like I said at the end, everything that had happened, he was basically telling Negan about. And I see this as he wants to keep bragging to Negan about the fact that he could run a community better than Negan ever could. Two, clear that up. It's his ego. His balls need to be scratched. To say, "Ooh, look at me, Negan, look at me, ooh, whatever." They are very both egocentric. I say they still one and the same to me. So he's only keeping Negan alive just to make him look and to see all the beauty of everything that he can have and that you can't touch. And Negan told him, "You only building this shit for me, to ready it for me when I get out of here." It's a year and a half later, Negan ain't changed. Kill his ass. I'm with Maggie. Team Maggie on that hashtag. So that y'all let me know y'all opinions. What y'all think about Maggie not wanting to help the Saviors? Even though they surrendered. Oh, fuck them. And what do y'all think about Michonne trying to push this agenda on everybody? And we only see her talking to Maggie. We don't see her talking to the kingdom. We don't see her talking to Current Sanctuary. It looked like Maggie seems to be the only one with the issue, that Michonne got to keep talking to her, and like, what I'm saying is right, and we gotta have this charter, yada yada this, and yada yada that, right? Maggie came up with some of her own rules. She got her own little council now to help her decide some things. So we're gonna see how they go. I'm Team Maggie on this, for real, Team Maggie. And then who do y'all think is snatching up these Saviors? Do y'all think it's Daryl killing their ass? Do y'all think it's Michael planning a coup or somebody else? Could it still be Eugene Ponytail? You know, because he's still Negan. Could it still be Eugene? What other option or the other group that's supposed to be joining the set soon? Like I said, there is another group that's coming up. Y'all let me know who y'all think it is that's snatching up these saviors. And do y'all agree with Maggie? Should the saviors fuck them? You know, and what y'all think is going to happen with Negan? Are they going to bust him out? You know what I'm saying? And then there's going to be Saviors Part 2. What y'all think is going to happen? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being patient. This episode that's coming on tonight of The Walking Dead, I'm not giving y'all a date on when I'm going to put it up because I still cannot watch it. We don't have the cable connection here in the house yet. So, and I usually try to put these videos up within 48 hours of me actually watching it. I don't know when I'm going to watch it. So, it'll be here sometime this week. That's all I can tell y'all. But I appreciate y'all patience. Thank y'all for coming back. Y'all have a good day.